is like a typical state work crew. You got one guy working, one guy on security. I don't know about that guy. I don't know. The rest of us are just eating. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and we are, as you can see, back out in the tornado disaster area, back into some residential areas, neighborhoods of our hometown. We've got a whole work crew here today. You may recognize some faces throughout the video. Dutch from Keeping It Dutch is here, Kevin from Hidden Heights Farm, and Gary Walker from Walker Farm Fam. So we got a whole YouTube work crew here. We're going to be using the Cotto mini excavator. Dutch brought his Bobcat skid steer down. We got another guy here with a skid steer, and we're just kind of going through neighborhoods. We've linked up with a chainsaw crew called the Minutemen. I have no idea where they're from out of state. They travel around, do disaster relief. They're a chainsaw crew, so they're going to be cutting and stacking brush. We can just pull it out, get it curbside, and then the city will come in and haul it all off. So there are people working everywhere. It's amazing to see the outpouring of support for our community and the people that have come to help. Friends from everywhere. People have called. People are just wanting to do anything they can to help out, and it's very heartwarming to see. So we're going to get busy. You can kind of see what we're doing. We got this chainsaw crew in this lady's backyard, and we got our fence, and it steps down and all that. So we're just using the excavator. They're cutting limbs and dragging them over. I pick them up, stack them. This guy comes in with his skid steer and the grapple, haul them all out. And this is a homeowner that obviously is not going to be able to do all this stuff by themselves. It's an older couple, and you know, they just don't have the means to take care of all this by themselves. So we got a whole crew, and everybody's volunteering, chipping in. And a lot of hands working together to make for light work, right? first yard cleaned up. Homeowners are happy and satisfied. Got everything out to the road. Now, on to the next one, right? Dutch is trying to make us an opening. Somebody's already piled up a bunch of limbs here, but there's an elderly lady that lives here, and they've got some massive tree damage back here, and got a guy with a chainsaw cutting up. We're going to rip the rest of their fence out and get all this stuff out, because the city and ODOT, the state department and stuff, have told us if we can just get all the limbs curbside and piled up, then they'll come and haul them off. So we're just kind of bouncing around from home to home trying to find people that need some limbs cleaned up out of their backyards and stuff that nobody's gotten to yet. We got her. Yeah, and nobody keeps them clean, so everything just grows up in them. Just like a typical state work crew. You got one guy working, one guy on security. I don't know about that guy. I don't know. The rest of us are just eating. It's yeah. Except Gary. Hey, get that limb over there, buddy. You're doing great work. So with safety first, we don't want to be in the way. Safety procedure. All right, another job cleaned up. Good job, Dutch.
Thank you.
You are a great supervisor.
Thank you.
Ready to. Y'all ain't gonna rebuild the fence? I think Gary's our fence guy.
We'll be back. The fence guy.
He's the defenser.
I'm just the dirt guy. Hey, look, LLC certified.
He's the defenser. On to the next job. Starting to see a little progress a few places. A lot of devastation in others. One job at a time, right?
Hopefully Daniel's got his gun.
You got a permit?
Yeah.
For them guns?
I just got one. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
No cold water, Gatorade, nothing?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Push that tree over.
we gave up on the hammer, and I told Daniel just push it. Perfect. Perfect. America.
This next house we stopped at, it just looks like I'm tearing the shed down, but this is actually some folks that I know. I went to high school with the girl whose dad owned this house, and he just passed away about 2 weeks ago, and had been there doing some cleanup and stuff before the storm, and going through his things and stuff. And this huge pecan tree that you see to the left of that shed had fallen, and it couldn't have fallen in a better spot, honestly. It missed the house, and you can see the steps there at the bottom right of the screen. They're on the back porch. This little shed was in the backyard. But to the left of the pecan tree on the left side of the screen is an old garage, like a detached garage. And inside that garage, not just a couple feet from this pecan tree that's probably 3 feet in diameter at the base, maybe bigger than that, was a 1957 Bel Air that her dad had fully restored. The interior of this car looked like it just rolled off the factory assembly line. It was the coolest looking old car, and like I said, her father had just passed away a couple weeks before, and I don't know, just family heirlooms and keepsakes and stuff, I don't know. But basically they just said tear the shed down to get to the tree because the shed's trash anyway. So there's a roll-off dumpster behind where I'm tracking right there, and we just kind of tore it apart and piled all of it in the dumpster so we could get to the tree. And you can see that the guy in the blue shirt over there is that Minutemen work crew with the chainsaws. They're over there, working on the tree. And this was a big job. Took us a couple hours, but it was I don't know, kind of a neat story. And luckily the 1957 Bel Air survived, and she'll be able to do whatever she wants to in the future with her dad's old classic car. Tore the shed down at this house, and all the guys watched as usual. This doesn't have a grapple on his skid steer, and our third skid steer that had the grapple on it messed up a track. Kind of working in debris does that, right? So we had to call in for reinforcements. As bad as I hate to say it, called my brother-in-law.
I was wanting to ride a buffalo up here. They used to be riding a buffalo up here.
Well,
There's a song about that. You ever heard it? Guy on a buffalo.
that'd be way cooler.
Dusty has bison, not buffalo, though. See, there's a difference. All right, so we got a grapple in here now. We can pull and move with the excavator and grab a hold with the grapple. So reinforcements have arrived. Look, we're in a nice neighborhood. You don't see much damage. We're just kind of on the fringes and blew a big tree over in that yard right there. So just helping who we can. Man, what a difference. There's obviously still a lot of work to do. And Dusty's got a hold of some sort of electric cord. And we got a mess to clean up. Well, yeah.
You have some wire here. No power on, right?
All right. Well, they said there's no power on, so we're gonna find out. I'm alive.
That was easy.
Big giant trees gone. They still do have a mess to clean up. But so there was a monster, probably what, 60, 80-year-old pecan tree that fell over here. You guys saw it. Dusty's getting the last of the mess out of here. Let me show you. Let me show you what's in this garage. This house, the gentleman that lived here just passed away recently. A couple weeks ago, I actually went to high school with his daughter. Her and her husband were up here earlier and going through her dad's stuff. And so big, ginormous, huge pecan tree, right? 1957 Bel Air, untouched. Look at this thing. Oh man, I know you guys, there's a glare, but 100% mint condition. Not a scratch on it. That's crazy. So I think this was our last job for the day. Dutch is going to stay the night and work tomorrow. I think Kevin's going to have to go do something else. I don't think, I'm not sure Dusty's going to make that fit in that roll-off dumpster or not. Anyways, I don't think Gary's going to be here tomorrow from Walker Farm Fam. They're going to go home and be back over the weekend and bring a bunch of people from their church. But man, what a day. We cleaned up so many yards and got to do so many good things for folks that didn't have a way to get it done. And all volunteers, all people that just drove from out of town and came in, except Dusty and I. Dusty's a local. But huge thank you to everyone that came out and helped, guys. We really appreciate you. Our town appreciates you. Thank you for all the support, guys. If you want to do something to help, you can still come and volunteer. If you want to donate, you can do that. They've set up a fund through our local bank. It's bankfirst.bank/sulphur, bankfirst.bank/sulphur. And you can donate there if you want to help with the disaster relief. 100% of the profits go back into our community. And we'll be back tomorrow, and probably the next day, and the next day, and the next day. And I will say this, I'm so thankful to Cotto for believing in us, trusting in us, and partnering with us. That mini excavator has put in so much work today. It's made so many lives better today. And huge thank you to Cotto. I love that machine. I know they're a sponsor and all that stuff. I really could give a rat's butt about the sponsorship stuff right now, but that machine's putting in some work, and you know, I'm glad Dusty made it up here too. So it's cool. It's cool to get out here and feel like you're doing something good. Feel like you're helping some people, making a little bit of a difference in a terrible situation. So guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know. It just might change the world, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you on the next video.